fro a little bit too, huh, Casey? Look at the hair on this guy. Great job out there, Jack. Thank you.
Speaking of potential wrestlers of the year, CJ, here's one right here. Mason Concascia of Waterford, 22-1, the senior, and a favorite of game day. I talked to him before his match. He's going up against Braden Soleau of East Lyme Norwich Tech, and I expect this one to go back and forth. 2-2 right now.
It's going to be a battle. These guys are electric. They're fighting. They're moving. Yeah, I watched Mr. Concascia come up through the Waterford Youth Program as well, and his older brother was a wrestler for the Waterford Lancers.
Yeah, this is the Concascia family, great family in Waterford, and Soleau, freshman, 22-5.
It's impressive, especially at this weight class. Going to be seeing a lot more of him.
Talked to Concascia beforehand. He felt very confident, but he acknowledged that this kid's a tough style for him, and they said that, he's gonna knows him. Felt confident, but I expected this to be one of our matches of the day.
Now, I just saw, if we're saying that Concascia here is the dominant one, maybe we'll call him the favorite. I think Soleau got the first takedown.
Concascia got the first takedown, Soleau got the reversal, and then Concascia. So it's 3-2 right now, Concascia on top.
Tight battle, though.
Yep, Concascia in the Waterford Lancer, white and blue. Soleau in the East Lyme Norwich Tech maroon. But yeah, it had a chance to be a real good one.
Is this our only Waterford finalist? Oh no, we have Devin Powers.
That's right, in the last match of the day.
Oh man.
There's takedown for Concascia. He's up 5-2 here. And you mentioned Connor Duran as another candidate for Wrestler of the Year. Absolutely. I mean, there's no shortage of guys. He's the destroyer.
The destroyer.
I mean, Reef just dominated everybody. Duran's dominated everybody. Ware is dominating. There's no shortage. Richardson. There's no shortage of guys who have just ripped through the ECC this year. And if you look at the finals today, Reef, no problem whatsoever. Ware, no problem whatsoever. Duran, no problem whatsoever. So, Doran in particular, just, I love that mentality, but that's what we've seen that these guys who are the elite of the elite, even in the finals, aren't having any problems. I
think every single one of those guys you just named, they were all ECC champs 3 years ago too.
Yeah, we had a return of ECC. I think we had 4 or 5 returning ECC champions, and we're going to get an update on the team scores here in a moment, and I'm going to feed them to you
like some chicken wings.
End of this first period, which is 3 seconds away. So I'm going to give you the team scores as I get them. Killingly still on top with 184.5. NFA in second place at 153. East Lyme in third place at 150. New London at 146.5 in fourth place. And Wyndham sits in fifth place with 138.5. So Killingly still with a commanding lead over NFA, who cannot catch them, and East Lyme, who I don't think can catch them. I actually think Killingly may have pretty much sewn it up at this point.
I'll call it early for Killingly. You're going to see some Killingly dominance for many, many years to come. Part of it's this beautiful vocational school they got here. Look at this
beautiful place. Isn't it amazing? No, actually, Killingly has, because we have Fitch, Lyman, New London, and Waterford as the remaining wrestlers after this. So, congratulations, Killingly High School, on you being your team champion. We're going to call it early.
Somehow they did it without Ron LaBeef, who's got drafted up to, I think, upstate New York to be a wrestling coach.
Well, we just continue on the tradition of Killingly. I mean, there's no shortage of brilliant coaches here in the Killingly area. Concascia with a 5-2 lead here for Waterford over Soleau. Pace has slowed down a little bit after what was crazy pace to start the match.
It's hard to keep that pace. I guess Jack Richardson had no problem, though. Like he says, I just keep the pace.
He said, I let him up, I put him down, I let him up again.
I pick him up, I put him down.
Doesn't that sound like what a cat would describe when they have a mouse in front of them?
Yeah.
Like, it really just describes someone like, I just, whatever I want to do. I love the confidence, and it's easy to be confident after you just rip off an undefeated season and win an ECC championship, but that confidence isn't put on. I mean, you could see that guy says, I work hard, I train hard, and I come out here and I And I performed.
He gave a shout out to the kid. He said he's fun to wrestle and he respects him, and that shows a lot of class and sportsmanship. So
I have to, again, I don't want to sing the praises of wrestlers too much because it's true of many of our competitors across sports. But 10 seconds remaining here in the period. Concascia still up at 5-2. There's something unique, and you and I have talked about the one-on-one. Nobody else is helping you. It might be a team sport, but no one's out there helping you right now when it's you two. So the mutual respect we see between wrestlers is special. There's some other sports where it happens as well, but I mean, these guys respect because the guy across from you has gone through all the pain, all the hardship, all the work that you've gone through. And you know what? Say what you want. He's out there doing it with you, and that's the mutual respect.
You can't wrestle if you don't have an opponent, so it's always important to respect your opponent.
I am undefeated when not having an opponent. Concascia trying to get on the outside of Soleau. Mason Concascia doing a real nice job in what is a 5-2 lead for the Waterford senior.
Yeah, Soren Reef is sophomore, huh?
Oh, yeah.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot more from him on the football field and on the wrestling mat. Concascia has the toe.
The old toe hold.
I was going to say, that looks painful, but Soleau kick out of that. Concascia looks like he's very patient. I think Soleau's starting to feel a little bit of the fatigue of just being ridden for the better part of 6 minutes, or at this point 4 minutes. Two more for Concascia, now 7-2. In the white and blue, Mason Concascia.
That singlet's missing some red, man.
You got him on the shoes.
Love that red. Oh, all right, we'll let it slide. I love that red, white, and blue.
Got him on the shoes, but yeah, Lancers we don't see the red in there, but the sneakers are making up for it. The shoes are actually fabulous. The wrestling shoes.
I think Apollo Creed had a pair of those.
Yeah, living in America.
Living in America.
And James Brown, when James Brown escorts you to the ring. Under 5 seconds remaining here in the second period, and Concascia just ripping off.
The hardest working man in showbiz.
And there it is, the end of that one. Congratulations, Mason Concascia, a crisp victory over Braden Soleau here. Concascia, a game day favorite, is going to go over and talk to the sports doctor momentarily. Congratulations in the 152-pound class here in the ECCs. Mason Concascia makes pretty easy work of Soleau, and he's with the sports doctor.
Well, Mason, big win. He was pretty tough out there. Talk about the match from start to finish.
I went in there knowing I was going to dominate. My team sets me up for success. Come out and perform, get it done.
Listen, last year was no fun. COVID, wrestling, talk about how it was this year.
It was a little different. Team's down, not as many wrestlers, a lot of new kids. So I really had to go out there and help them. So I love helping the team, but I love winning. So we came out there and do that.
Yeah, how good does it feel right now?
It feels amazing. I work my ass off every day. I'm going to college to wrestle. It's only better from here.
All right, good stuff. Good luck, son.
Thank you. Have a good one.